Hey there, good morning. My name is Melinda. I am making a video today because I have seen lots of videos from physiotherapists online regarding frozen shoulder, but I've yet to come across or see a video of someone actually presenting a frozen shoulder and what this experience is like. Yes, so unfortunately, this is something that started occurring for me in early September, and it is now November. And it's apparently can happen anytime for any reason or no reason at all. It is extremely painful. The term frozen shoulder is the regular person's term for it, layman's term for it, but it's scientifically called adhesive capsulitis. So it's an immune response. It can happen post-injury. It can happen for no reason at all. Men do get it, but it's more common in women ages 40 to 60 years old. More common in people with things such as diabetes, thyroid disease, like myself. I'm hyperthyroid, I have Graves' disease. Or post catching oneself, using that arm to catch oneself in a fall. I don't really know the stigma behind it regarding what people outside myself think or see, if they believe me and what's happening or not. It keeps you from sleep. It can be very exhausting. And for me, as it's gotten worse, even just standing upright for an hour and a half, the arm starts to swell and my hand, and it becomes painful, so much to the point that I either have, because I wear a watch on that arm, that hand, that wrist, either I have to notch down or up, or however you want to say it, the watch, or I have to just remove it from the arm entirely in order to be more comfortable. One can wear a brace. It doesn't help the injury in any way or what's going on, as it's not technically not an injury, but it might help provide support of feeling warmth and such. There are a couple different limited treatments for this. It can go away on its own in time. It's my understanding a person may suffer with this condition for like a year to 3 years, 18 months, something like that. However, with treatment, which normally includes some sort of shot, whether cortisol or saline and steroid, whatever, into the joint, under care with, what is that called? Anyway, imaging, like ultrasound to see what they're doing, where they're going. And that breaks up the capsule, after which there's more range of movement and less pain, and there can be physical therapy. So what I'm going to do, by the way, this condition makes it nearly impossible to put on a bra. So if you'll excuse me, but I want to show you just how limited my range of movement is. And apparently how to tell the difference between a frozen shoulder and, say, a torn rotator cuff, which I may very well could have had due to my history as a painter and carpenter. That's another high incidence of shoulder problems. Is that apparently with a torn rotator cuff, your arm can still be lifted with assistance. Mine absolutely cannot. So if I can move my right arm that is not affected up high on around like this, like normal. It's crunchy too, but hey, it's mobile. my left arm, that is affected. It's in the beginning of this, I could raise it maybe 90 degrees. I can literally only lift it that high, and it feels like it's going to break not only my shoulder, but part of my back. While as far as this movement to my side, oh dear Lord, that's as far as it can go. And I don't know if you can see this, backward flexion, but there's no bringing it over at all, like toward my, the middle of my back or whatever. I can swing the arm backwards, but there's no, moving it toward my spine. So this is not at all a professional video. I just am thinking that perhaps maybe I can help someone somehow in showing that this is a very real thing. And, you know, if you should present with issues with your shoulder, to not hesitate in seeking help the best way you can, or as fast as you can. That's what I'm doing. Basically, I was referred to sports medicine, and I'll be having treatment next week. However, don't be surprised if you work in a state that's right to hire, right to fire, whatever they call it, state, and miss work due to something like this. You could be fired, which has also been my experience, unfortunately. So there we have it. You guys take care, and I might see you again. Don't know. All right.